All right, Shalom, Markion. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone and will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to those for the elect throughout the full and pushing this truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, it's Brother Loyal,
Brother Yukad,
from the Great Millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana camp, coming back again with a quick lesson. And as always, Lord, will it be edifying to the elect. All right, so through the Spirit, man, we just gonna go into the persecution, you know, because the persecution, although we're gonna be persecuted, everyone around us is gonna be persecuted also, you know, and that's gonna lead to what certain brothers being given up, you know. So we're gonna jump right into it. You got praise, bro. You can just pull. This we going to the book of Jonah. This is Jonah chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "But the Most High sent out a great wind into the sea." All right, because prior to this, what Jonah was, basically commanded to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, but what he ran away from it. All right. It says, "But the Most High sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah was going down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him and said unto him, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God, if so be that the Most High will think upon us that we perish not." All right, because what these people was in a ship, all right, and the Lord sending, great winds, you know. So basically, the ship is rocking to and fro, and these people are scared for their life, you know. And then in those times, just comparing it to the times to come, you know, hey, these people are gonna be scared when these Edomites, you know, these FBI agents, these CIA agents, you know, they all come through for the persecution of the men of the Lord, all right? And what the people around us is gonna also be persecuted, because what? They're gonna see who's gonna be the ones to crack, you know, who's gonna actually be the ones to give us up, you know, whether it be giving us up for food, the RFID chip, a house for shelter, you know, for safety. And we know that these things will come because what? The things written in these scriptures were written for a foretime for our learning. It says he was fast asleep. It says so the shipmaster came to him and said, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise and call upon thy God, if so be that the Most High will think upon us that we perish not. And they said every one to his fellow, Come and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is come upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us. What is thine occupation? And whence thou comest, and whence comest thou? And what is thy country, and of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am in Hebrew, I fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power of heaven, which have made the sea and the land and the dry land. Then the men were exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, Why hast thou done this? For men knew that he fled from the presence of the Lord, because he had told them. Then said they unto him, What shall we do unto thee, that the sea may be calm unto us? You know, so they telling him, Hey, whatever, what can we do to where what? We not partakers of this wind that's going over? Because what? If it continues, hey, we're gonna be put to death for it. So what? Likewise, the people that's around us, when those that great tempest comes, they're gonna basically look for a resolution, not to be put to death or not to starve to death, or basically all in a bundle, not to be harmed. You know, because if you know anything about our people, Jake hates being in uncomfortable situations, you know, and this was a very uncomfortable situation, you know, so that's why they asking him like, hey man, what in the hell can we do to where we won't be a partaker of this, you know? Hey, we need our life. And this is verse 12. It says, and he said unto them, Take me up and cast me forth into the sea, and bro, take me up and cast me forth into the sea. So shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. You know, so what? These agents not gonna although the devil is gonna come down with that great wrath because he have a short time left to rule. But what? Ultimately everything around us is happening for the elect's sake. You know? Going back to Matthew the 24th chapter. All right, well at least the days be shortened. What? It wouldn't be no flesh to be saved, you know. But it's going to be shortened for the elect's sake. They're going to persecute what? The people around the elect just to what? Just so that they can give the elect up. You know, those chosen men up. That's what it all boils down to. But we have to what? Keep the faith. All right, and what be circumspect because we know that these things will come. Yeah, you got it.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 10. We'll start at verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth, but I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, so what we know of that, just like he said in Matthew chapter 24, that's the book of basically prophecy. All right, all those things must come to pass. All right, so it's not going to be a peaceful thing that's going to come to the face of the earth. All right, the scripture said it's going to be a time as the days of Noah, but a time like never seen before. All right, verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right, so what? So Yahushua is not coming to what? To basically join everyone together. He's basically coming with division and separation. Meaning what that shit? You're not gonna be able to trust the person that's in the same household as you. All right, cause why? Out of every household, it's probably what? One righteous man up in that household. Right. So what? It says that what he's coming to set a variance, which is what? Set differences. All right, separation. Meaning what that shit? When tough times hit, all right, whenever Jacob's trouble hit and what? They don't have no food up in the refrigerator or in the house. All right, when y'all basically starving, and then what? Esau comes, kicks in the door, say what? Shit, I got some food. If y'all tell me who's pushing this Israelite thing, y'all get to eat. So what? They go sell you out just to get some food, so they won't be being afflicted in that moment, not knowing that what that's only gonna last just for a season. That's just for a little while. All right, verse the part where you was bringing up earlier, verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Kind, just what I just brought out. All right, the people that's up in your own household, you can't even trust them. All right, you can't even trust them. Yahushua told Peter that he was going to deny him off the bat. He already knew that. All right, but what, that was all of the Lord's will on how that went down. But still, all right, you can't trust. Not Salaki for saying what I'm about to say, but you can't trust the people of your own household. Not trying to condemn myself on what I just made. All right, but yeah, kind. So like, yeah, you can't trust the people of your own household. All right, your mother, your brother, your sister, because why? We know that what the scriptures say, that the ones that do my will, that's who my brother and my mother and sister are. All right.
This is Matthew chapter 24 in verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You know, so we're gonna be delivered up because what? These people want to be comfortable. You know, these people want to spare their flesh a little, a little more time. You know, like these are the things that's actually coming, and like just backing up the point that the brother made about not trusting those of your household because what? They're not built up in the spirit like you are. You know, they're not built up in the spirit like you are. Now the Lord have mercy, you know what I'm saying, and have everything to where those of your household will make it out. Hey, that's just according to the will, you know. But as far as to basically be putting your stock in them, you can't do it. You know, you really can't do it, and that's why, man. Now real quick, I'm gonna jump to Matthew 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and that's really the point. That's the point right now. When just backing up the point to when I said you can't really put your stock into them. Yeah, you're gonna be the basically provide for your family and doing the things. Now I'm saying that you're supposed to do, but what? is separating it, you know, because that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is for. We're putting that variance, between it, you know, separating the want to be the family man and basically all those the cares of the world from what the true business and the job that we have set before us. You know, that's why even Apostle Paul said that what a man how did he quote this? A lot. I'm just paraphrase it. Basically, a man that haveth a wife care for the things how he may please her. You know, but what the man that basically don't it, his treasure is gonna be on Yahweh Shem Al Shai. You know, it says or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. He that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. You know? So these people really won't be worthy of salvation because what? You have to take on that cross. You know? You basically got to die. And that's why these people won't be found favorable. You know? And that's why we have the umbrella effect with Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman, the children. You know? It's our job to basically... Because what all their sins and things is gonna be answered through the men, you know, those elect men. So this is how we have that perfect blueprint, you know. If you wanna have salvation for your family, you know, if that be the will way, you gonna do what you have to do for Yahweh Shem Yah Shai, because that's how we're gonna be delivered, you know. Lord willing, we're the elect.
And just to make a quick point, we basically gotta expect that from our people because why they don't have the same beliefs as us, which though we know that what it's supposed to be their belief, but they don't know their true power. And us knowing the true power, knowing that what shit, it's a possibility that what well it's a must that's gonna happen. All right, we must go through persecution. All right, of our own people, just like Yahweh Shai did. All right, I got a quick point. Just Matthew chapter 13, verse 57. And they were offended in him. But Yahweh Shai said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. Kind of just bringing back the point. All right, what shit? We're not gonna be safe in our own house or in our own country. All right, saying what the shit? Persecution is gonna come amongst us, mainly from our own people. All right, because Esau is gonna bring out these tactics to try to get someone to basically rat you out. All right, he's basically trying to cut off the elect, but what we know that that's not going to happen because why? If you of the elect and you do die, then what? You're going to be risen back up. So shit, that's basically dying in a righteous honor. All right, so we have to expect persecution from the people of our own house.
You got it. I got a quick point. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "For thus said Yahweh Shem Shai concerning the sons." And concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. You know, so just referring this to the times to come. Hey, if you see these things, if you're your average Jake, if you see these things and you say you're a male for instance, all right? Say your average Jake, they walking down the street, they have their daughter just been murked and her head has she got big bullet wounds in her head. His wife done been knocked off, you know, his son had been knocked off, and he's seeing all this, and then you have agents come up and, hey, where those men at? You know, just say if he's a relative to you, hey, where those men at? Oh, this shit about to happen to you. You know, oh, this is gonna be even worse for you. You know, we gonna find somebody else near and dear to you. You know, if you put in that situation, man, your average Jake is gonna crack. You know, on top of what this generation being real feeble. You know, being real sodist generation. You know, soft generation, so to say. You know? But persecution will come, and these devils is going to get it up out of you. You know? The only ones that he won't be able to get it out of, you know, is what? It's the elect. Because the elect is going to what? Keep their faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. You know?
I got a precept backing you up.
Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 10. Verse 10. It says, "Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong." Alright, so what? It's Apostle Paul is saying what? That he take pleasure in all those things. Because why? He know that what? That his work and labor is not in vain. He know that everything that he's doing, the Most High is keeping tabs on it. Alright, it says, "I am become a fool and glorying, ye have compelled me. For I ought to have been commended of you. For in nothing am I behind the very chiefest apostles, though I be nothing." Alright, so what? All this is basically he's willing to look like a fool and receive that glory for Yahweh Shah HaMashiach's sake. Alright? He said that he take pleasure in all those things. Alright? For him basically looking like nothing, alright, being that shit, he takes glory in it. Because why? The scripture say that what? "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared of the glory which shall be revealed in us." Alright? All this is small compared to what we shall see. So persecution, we might as well overcome that.
We should be, hey, God.
And the elect, they're gonna overcome that. Alright, because why? They're gonna hold fast to what they had since the beginning.
I got a quick one for you.
You got it.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9. Just backing up that point.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For I think that the Most High has set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death." You know, as it were appointed to death. It says, "For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men." That's the point. It says, "For we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong.
Mm-hmm.
Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even until this present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted." When you go into that word buffeted, man, beat up, man, much persecution,
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at a buffet, like say you have a movie that's buffeting the circle, it's going in a continuous pattern. It goes in a circle. So it's continual. We go through persecutions in this in this present lifetime. That we've been called into this truth, and we suffer persecution daily. Whether it be at work, whether it be dealing with your woman, whether it be regular jakes in the world. Because everything is basically controlled around spirits. And what these spirits know exactly who we are. So that's why we're being buffeted. It says, "And have no certain dwelling place." It says, "And labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer it. Being defamed, we entreat." It's Apostle Paul. It says, "We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscoring of all things unto this day."
Perfect, bro. That's just what I said right before you read that.
God.
Apostle Paul is basically made as what? As shit, as nothing.
Right. Because he knew the latter end. Likewise, the men of the Lord, bro, we know the latter end. That's why we don't have a problem laying down our life down. We don't have a problem laying our life down for Yahweh Shem Yahshua. It's pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. Yet you have 2/3 of people in the world, they don't really understand what's going on. That's why they won't have their faith built up, and they're gonna easily give up the men of the Lord. And even Yahweh Shai, when he was getting persecuted, before he got crucified, he was like, "Hey, Father, they don't know who they doing this to. They don't know what they doing. But Yahweh Shai knew, because he said, "What? Hey, my Father's will gonna be done.
No matter what.
No matter what. Like, I know this is my Father's will. This shit must happen."
I got one. This 2 Timothy chapter 3, I'm gonna start at verse 10. "But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, and patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured. but out of them all the Lord delivered me. So what? Us knowing this doctrine, the GMS doctrine, all right, with the full truth of the scriptures, we know that what? All these things is a part of being up in this truth. All right? It says what? Doctrine, manner of life, the way we're supposed to conduct ourselves, purpose, what's our purpose of doing all these things, all right? Faith, what we believe in, all right? Blindly seeing, well, not seeing, but still we know that it's there. Long suffering, what? Us going through the things that we're going through and still having faith. All right. It says charity. All right. You can go if you can go into that word charity. I already know what you're just gonna do.
Grab some help. I got you though.
All right. Patience. All right. What? Basically being
You want in the blue letter? Or,
yeah, you can get it.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna read the regular definition, then I'll jump to it.
All right.
Because it got a good point. This one says charity, an organization, and it's real spiritual. It says an organization set up to provide help and raise money for those in need. Real quick, let me bring a quick point up, bro, because this is what we're supposed to be doing, and this backs up what our purpose is. This is Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1. The spirit of Yahweh Shemel shines upon me, because he had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and to the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. And this is charity. You know, charity is what? The scriptures, you know, warning these people. That's charity. And even though, you know, brothers just might be in need, we also help with that too. You know? But first and foremost, the charity gonna be what? Things to build you up in the spirit. Because what? The riches of this world is not gonna comfort you or be able to deliver you in the time of the Lord's wrath. You know, that's gonna come upon the face of the earth. So you want the charity, blue letter?
Yeah, you can get it.
Where you at?
2 Timothy 3 and 10.
Word charity says agape. It says affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, brotherly love.
Just what I said, love. All right. It says what the organization of you basically